Good afternoon, everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. J'ai le plaisir de vous présenter the Honorable Gary Goodyear, ministre d'État aux sciences et à la technologie, et aussi ministre d'État responsable de l'Agence fédérale et développement économique pour le sud de l'Ontario. I'm very pleased to introduce the Honorable Gary Goodyear, Minister of State for Science and Technology since 2008, and more recently, Minister of State responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency in Southern Ontario. Minister Goodyear was first elected to the House of Commons in 2004, was re-elected in 2006 and 2008. I think there's a pattern there. Prior to entering federal politics, he practiced chiropractic medicine and worked as an advisor to investment firms in the biomedical industry. A former public relations director and past president of the College of Chiropractic Sports Sciences in Toronto, Dr. Goodyear taught at the Canadian Memorial Chiropractic College and the University of Waterloo. He was co-designer of a 3-year postgraduate sports fellowship program and co-author of practice guidelines. He's worked with many athletes, both amateur and professional, and served as medical services chair of the Ontario Special Olympics. Between his 2 cabinet responsibilities, Mr. Goodyear has 2 areas of particular relevance for a people-centered economy. First, as Minister of State for Social Science and Technology, he's responsible for the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council. This council has been key in supporting research in this sector through the Community University Research Program. Secondly, as Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, he's involved in supporting local economic development through Community Futures and numerous other programs offered by FedDev Ontario. So we're very pleased to have him here today. Please welcome Minister Goodyear.
Thank you very much. Bonjour et merci de vous être joints et nous aujourd'hui. It gives me great pleasure, and I do apologize for being a few minutes late. We drove up from Kingston this morning where we were sharing some more good news for science and technology, but it gives me great pleasure now to be with you here at the 2010 National Summit on the People-Centered Economy. Ladies and gentlemen, many of you will know that 3 years ago, Prime Minister Stephen Harper launched Canada's Science and Technology Strategy. And as I have said many times, this is a multi-yeared, multifaceted strategy, and our goal in the strategy is threefold. It is to improve the quality of life of Canadians through science and technology, create jobs now and the jobs of the future, and of course, strengthen our economy as a nation for future generations. We also made a commitment to help universities develop, attract, and retain, as well as train, the world's best researchers on the planet here in Canada. And ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't just talk. We backed up our strategy with every opportunity we had. Our government has made historical funding and significantly new investments in science and research in the last 5 federal budgets. Every opportunity we had as a government, we have increased our support for science and technology. Indeed, this year it's estimated that the federal government will spend some $10.7 billion on science and technology in the fiscal year 2009-10. That too is a record for our nation. As well, I'm very proud to say that we are, as a nation, Canada leads the G7 in research and development performed in the higher education sector as a percentage of GDP. And I want to say, if I can, to all the researchers and scientists here, scientists who may be watching or listening or perhaps reading about this in the newspapers, that your work is changing the lives of Canadians and people all around the world for the better. And ladies and gentlemen, as Minister of State for Science and Technology, and on behalf of the Government of Canada, I want you to know that sincerely, we are extremely proud of your efforts and the difference that you make. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings me to today's announcement. On February 4th, 2010, I announced 20 research projects that would receive an investment of $20 million over 5 years through the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada's Community University Research Alliance grants. This funding will bring communities and universities together in partnership to build knowledge in areas affecting Canadians. And that is exactly why we are making important investments to support research and to study the impact of cooperatives. So today I'm very pleased to announce that our government is investing $1 million over 5 years at the Canadian Cooperative Association. Congratulations to you. Thank you. And again, congratulations. John Anderson, the lead researcher, will build on the networks, reach, and partnerships of the Canadian Cooperative Association, which has some 9 million members. This research project will look at the economic, social, and environmental benefits that cooperatives contribute to Canadian society and will help to identify the value added by cooperatives to Canadian communities. The research team will study topics such as social responsibility and accountability, the impact of member and employee participation on a cooperative's performance, the role of credit unions in building community wealth, and the impact of housing cooperatives on household income, skills, and social capital. Funding for this project is being provided through the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada research grants for the Community University Research Alliance, or CURA. Through partnerships such as this one, our government is supporting research on issues of importance to Canadians such as innovation and the environment. Each research project provides students with the opportunities to build their knowledge, expertise, and work skills through hands-on research and related experience. Collaborative projects involving research and community-based partners increase the competitiveness of a region, where companies and governments, not-for-profit organizations, and universities can network, invest, and bring innovative technologies and ideas to the market. The results are new knowledge, new skills, new partnerships, and new business opportunities focused on the priorities of Canadians. Not to mention, when we can sell this information to improve the lives of Canadians, we can also help contribute to a better quality of life for people all around the world. Through Canada's Economic Action Plan, ladies and gentlemen, our government is funding some of the world's best research to improve Canada's economic advantage and, of course, our quality of life. Today's investment highlights the high priority that this government places on keeping Canada at the cutting edge of research and development and innovation. And through ongoing government commitments, we can look forward to more outstanding Canadian achievements, growth, and leadership throughout the 21st century. So congratulations, and on behalf of the Government of Canada, we look forward to seeing the proud moments that you will have in the near future, and we thank you for working as a team to help this nation get better. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Minister. This is great news. It's wonderful, very exciting, and we have a small gift for you. This is a book called A Century of Cooperation on the history of the co-ops movement in Canada and its great achievements. If you have any questions, its author is right here. It's Ian McPherson. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I do have some questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks again. Take care.